Hello everyone and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, viewers, and the world out there. Today we're going to take a look into Libra's week ahead for November 8th through the 14th. In this message, we're first going to tap into the energies with the Shape Shifter Oracle deck. I said it. Then we're going to dive into the energies, get an overview message with the Psychic Tarot, dig a little bit deeper with the traditional deck. I'll clarify along the way, and at the end we're going to pull some advice, guidance moving forward, as well as a soul journey message. So if that's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. Let's see here, Libra, what we can see for you guys for November 8th through the 14th. So these kind of just fell out off the bottom of the deck. This card flipped out. So we're going to put these cards back in, but we're going to take a little peek. Princess Frog, heed wise counsel, the gift of sacred sight. You can achieve great things. You will not let fear stop you at this time. And the path to power. Few more cards out here for Libra's energy surrounding them this week. I feel like here, Libra, that it's almost a freeing energy. You're freeing yourself, or you're feeling more free. Maybe there was like a lockdown that was lifted or something for some of you. Others of you, this may be a new person that's coming into your life that's kind of that new uplifting energy, right? Mermaid in a koi pond. Rediscover your individuality. Being protected. Mermaid and the turtle. There may be somebody that's guiding you through this process that you're going through, but I feel like you're either freeing yourself from a situation or have just been freed. Maybe the lockdown was uplifted. Something along those lines. Okay. Hedgehog love is positive, uplifting new friend. Mermaid in a koi pond is rediscovering your individuality, becoming a dragon. And sacred beetle armor. You have a mighty shield. You are being protected. Also feel here, Leo, that you could be dealing with a Leo. I also feel here, Libra, that you're being divinely guided at this time. Maybe this is from a friend or a person, an elder, right? But this could also be like messages, intuitive messages from spirit. So let's take a little bit deeper look into the energy here, Libra. I'm definitely seeing where you are being protected and guided. So really, when any card comes up showing protection, showing divine guidance, showing fate. Of course, we always have free will, but it's like it's going to happen naturally. There's nothing that you can really do to control. You don't really have, the power is going to lie within the path that you choose to take, okay? So please keep in mind, guys, that the messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. For any information that I reference throughout the video, it's all linked below, guys, in the description box. Any decks that I use is all also linked down there. I do have a link also for personal readings if that's something you're interested in. And I just sent out a message for those of you that have entered into that list. I just opened up for you guys some personal readings. So check your email, check your spam folder. Let's get into it, Libra. If you like the vibe, how I interpret, subscribe. Universe, completion of a cycle. Ho. material harvest, sacral chakra, suffering in silence, crown chakra, solitude, destiny, wheel of fortune. I feel here, Libra, that there was a situation, there is like a completion of a cycle, but I feel like this was Nine of Swords energy. This was a situation that was really hard for you to get through. What I want you to pay attention to, Libra, is how you were feeling in those low moments, and also who was there for you. Who was there for you in those moments of despair? Nine of Pentacles, sacral chakra. I feel like there is some type of I feel like this is regarding relationships. Okay, either a friendship or romantic partnership. But I feel here the vision that I'm seeing, I'm just gonna say it. I usually hold back on what I see. I just try to interpret it for you guys, but here's what I see. I feel like there was a relationship that somebody was holding on to, and that relationship didn't work out. And in that low point of that disconnect, there was somebody that came in and tried to help uplift you. There is something to pay attention to in that connection. And I feel like that's what's coming through here, Libra, is you're needing to pay attention to that connection, right? Suffering in silence. This is the Nine of Swords and the crown chakra. This is intuition, your connection to spirit. The crown chakra is located at the top of your head. So it's the highest point to spirit. It's what a lot of Reiki healers will say, that's your connection. That's your connection to the divine. Also feel that for some of you, there may be a need to kind of get rebalanced. Maybe Reiki healing is going to be beneficial for you, because there is some form of healing that needs to take place here. And then we have solitude and destiny. So this is Hermit energy and Wheel of Fortune. Let's get another deck out here, get some more cards. I do get this energy though, Libra, of maybe taking some time by yourself to kind of figure this all out. And that's okay. Trust the process. But I feel here that when you're done with that, we're going to come to find that this new friend that you've made is going to still be waiting for you. For some of you, that may be a deep connection, a soul tie type of a connection. Now, have an understanding. We have several soulmates, okay? And that's why I say soul tie, is because we have people that are brought into this lifetime with us to help us, teach us, guide us along this journey. Some of those people are meant to come into our lives, teach us something real quick, and then be out. That is also considered a soul tie. It's called a karmic connection. Then we have those people that are meant to be in our life, and we go through life learning several lessons with that person, and probably a person who is in our life for a long time. That's normally a soulmate. And then you have the twin flame connections. Those are more rare, okay? Twin flame connections are definitely more rare. But that is a person, and you can look in the history. It's, I believe Socrates or Plato is actually the first person who came up with the philosophy of a twin flame. But basically, it's your soul at one point was one whole soul, and it was split into two beings, and now you're forever roaming this earth looking for your twin flame, the other half of your soul. That's what a twin flame is. Okay, that's what the story behind it is. I simply use soul ties because we have soul ties throughout our life with several different people. Okay, anybody that comes in and teaches you a significant lesson in your life, Libra, is a soul tie. What I see here is you are probably dealing with two people that you had a soul tie connection with. And maybe because sometimes we aren't really aware, we're not awake to what's going on, we're not going to really know until the connection is gone that we had that significant connection with that person. Now, obviously, if you are a little bit more intuitive, or have been along the journey a little bit longer, you're going to know a little bit more about these energies. Okay? Here's what I see here, Libra. You're moving through some heavy energy. I feel like you're moving away from something that was no longer serving you. Okay? What I see here, what's coming out in the cards, is there's a person that's helping you through this that is going to still be there and may even be a deeper connection when all is said and done. 7 of Swords, 9 of Cups, 6 of Wands, the Tower, 6 of Swords, 8 of Cups, Chariot to the 9 of Pentacles, Five of Wands to the 6 of Pentacles, Emperor and the 4 of Wands. So here's exactly how I'm seeing this, Libra. There's definitely options that you had to choose from, okay? And I feel like there was a person in your life that was causing, maybe that person wasn't causing turmoil, but being focused on that connection was disrupting your life a little bit. It was hurting more than helping. You're freeing yourself from that situation and moving forward. You're freeing yourself from any confusion, any deception, any illusion. Focusing on what makes you happy. The energy surrounding you this week, Libra, is the 7 of Swords with the 9 of Cups. This is clarifying the 9 of Pentacles. So again, feel here that you're choosing your own happiness. And I feel, Libra, that you're kind of becoming aware of something that's not going to serve or isn't really going to work out as you intended. This, I feel, was the difficult situation that you were needing to come to terms with. In the position of what to let go of, we have the 6 of Wands with the Tower. I'm going to clarify the Tower, guys, because everybody gets all nervous with the Tower. I feel like this is what you're letting go of, right? This situation that's causing disruptions, that's taking more energy than they're giving. I also feel here, Libra, that this is something that you had your heart set on, that you were very passionate about, but there wasn't an equal exchange here in energy. At some point, we kind of get fed up of putting our energy towards something that we're not receiving anything from. And we have to decide to put ourselves first. I get the sense here, Libra, that that's what's going on here this week. It's almost like you're in the midst of this transition. Okay, let's clarify the Tower moment for Libra, please and thank you. High Priestess in reverse. Queen of Wands. Hanged Man. Okay. So again, there was a situation here, Libra, that you were really passionate about. You had your heart set on, and I feel like you're deciding to stand your ground in that and focus on things that are serving you, things that are balanced, things that are equal give and take. I definitely see here, Libra, where you're going through this transition here, changing your perspective on this past situation, and it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy. It's been something that I feel like you've been holding on to. What you need to hold on to, Libra, is walking away. We have all of these cards symbolize walking away. This is the Nine of Swords. Suffering in silence. This is the Nine of Swords. No more suffering. No more going through this turmoil, Libra. You got to put yourself first here. Now, I will say, Eight of Cups. I want to focus on this card for a minute, because in the Eight of Cups, it talks about walking away with those lessons learned. But here's the thing with the Eight of Cups. If we don't go through this process of learning that lesson, the cycle could be repeated. So I feel here that what you need to hold on to, Libra, is making sure that you're finding the lesson, the blessing that came out of that turmoil, right? What's the positive thing that came out of all of that? Maybe also looking at what the issue was. What was the problem there? And if you can't talk to the other person, or you can't get communication, maybe the problem was putting too much effort without receiving anything in return. Six of Swords is the sacrificial card. Okay? It talks about moving into calmer waters, but having to leave something behind. Moving forward, what's working in your favor is you're coming into your power, okay? You're coming to the realization that it's time to move forward. You're focusing on your own independence, the things that are going to make you feel stable, solid, secure. You may also be traveling or planning a trip with the Chariot card. It's definitely a very independent vibe here, Libra. Letting go of this situation has or will be very freeing for you. Okay. It'll help you to feel very uplifted. Okay. What's working against you is I feel like you're still kind of conflicted here. I feel like part of you, if this person came into your life and was like, okay, let's work this out, we're going to be together, you would still entertain that. And you have to get to a point, Libra, where you're a little bit more cautious, a little bit more leery. Like, okay, well, in the past you weren't so willing, so what changed? And how will I see this change? How will I know that that changed? Again, putting yourself first. If this person isn't coming forward and meeting your needs, then you have to put yourself first and walk away. And it may feel like a sacrifice. You may not want to do that. But I feel here, Libra, by putting your foot down, you're going to attract something even better, something that is meant. And we're going to clarify these cards as well, because we're not only going to clarify the negative ones, but the positive ones as well. The Four of Wands is definitely that culmination. It's a celebration. A lot of times this symbolizes a marriage. Okay, it's the 1111 card, so it can also symbolize that soul mate, twin flame journey. But you're having to put yourself first. You have to stand your ground in this. Not only in this, okay, you have to stand your ground in what you believe that you want, what you believe that you need out of a relationship. And honestly, if you want an emperor or an empress in your life, then you can't settle for pages. Emperor with the Four of Wands, Star in reverse. So here's the thing, Libra. I feel like you've lost hope. You've lost hope on that soulmate feeling. Try to change your perspective here. You're having to change your perspective. Don't walk away from this bitter, okay? Try to walk away from this better. Because what this person is exuding here, Libra, it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them and what they are going through internally. Don't take the actions of another person so personally, okay? Maybe it's not about you. Maybe they're going through their own thing internally that they may be having a hard time expressing to people. So let's get a few cards out here, Libra, for your advice, guidance moving forward. For you. For Libra, what advice, guidance moving forward does Libra need to see for the week of November 8th to the 14th? Please and thank you. I am going to do an extended version, guys, to the reading. I'm going to go through and clarify every single stack over there. And then we're going to get a little bit deeper into the energies, ask the questions. Okay, so we're going to look into what the person's intentions are moving forward. If there's anything else that's hidden that you need to be made aware of this week, we will look at the next steps moving forward and the outcome if the advice is followed. If that's something you guys are interested in, the links are all below in the description box, guys. Also, the second link is to subscribe to Vimeo, and you get access to all of the extended readings for all the signs. So if that's something you're interested in, check it out. Temperance. Balance. Libra, the culmination of this ending is taking place, okay? I don't feel like anything is actually ending per se. I feel like this is a shift in your perspective, okay? But with that, there's this sense of loss or regret, or maybe I held on too long, or maybe I shouldn't have done this, or maybe I shouldn't have done that. I feel here, Libra, that what the message coming through is there needs to be a level of acceptance here that this person, how they were treating you or how they were showing up in this relationship, it had nothing to do with you and more to do about themselves. So try not to take the situation and let it make you bitter, because I can see how that would take place. What I feel here you need to focus on instead is what was the lesson that needed to be learned here? Okay, maybe it's learning how to communicate and clarify a little bit better, right, about the position that you have in another person's life. I also want to say, whenever something's ending, try not to focus on like the ending per se, right? You want to learn the lesson, yes, okay, but that's all. You don't want to stay there. You don't want to ruminate there. Look at this as a new beginning, okay, as a new you, right? A new life. Let's get your soul journey message, Libra. The Native Spirit Oracle deck for you guys. For Libra Spirit, what does Libra need to see here? November 8th through the 14th. Grandmother Earth, but the the card that flipped here, Libra, is Song of the Wild. This card talks about being free. New horizons await you. Okay, this is talking about new, focusing on the new, focusing on what's to come, okay? Answering the call, stepping out of your comfort zone. It's like you're embarking on a new journey, okay? You're headed in a new direction. You have a new perspective, a new insight, new beliefs, possibly even, especially about a situation that was holding you back, okay? The soul journey message that comes with this card is plan a trip, take some classes to get out of your comfort zone, try new styles, do the same things that you've always done, but in a new and different way. Push beyond your boundaries, step out of character, spend some time in the wilderness. It's time to free yourself, Libra. I feel like you have been holding on to a situation entirely too long. And I feel like you're kind of coming to terms with that. Maybe why you're kind of beating yourself up over staying. But understand that there was something to learn out of that whole process, okay? So don't try and don't discredit the process. All is well in my world. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe. Beautiful, Libra. Beautiful. So, Libra, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Again, if you want to get in on the extended version, the link is below. Otherwise, thank you guys again so much, and I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.